Hey guys, they call me Dee Dee. What is up? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today's video isn't going to be like most of the videos on my channel. It's going to be kind of a different video. Just a sit down of me talking to you guys about some serious stuff that's happening in my life right now. So as you guys may know, I did graduate high school in June. With the help of a lot of my teachers and friends and family, I was able to cross the stage with my diploma, and that was a big accomplishment for me. I just barely made it. So then summer came along. Summer has been great. I've been doing a lot of fun things this summer, as you guys may know if you watch my videos. I've been going places, doing things, fun things, and it's been great. But now that September's here, that means college. So when I was 3 years old, I was adopted. And kids that are adopted, that are in DCF custody, or that have been in DCF, have the privilege to go to college for free, any state college for free. So I am one of those kids that have that privilege because I'm adopted. So I did sign up for college. I did get all my stuff ready. I went in, did my placement test, got some stuff done. But then I called DCF, and the lady that's supposed to be there that helps people sign up for the free college thing, she wasn't in. And the next time she was going to be available was like September 10th, and that was just way too late because college has already started, and it would have been way too late. I'm pretty sure that there would have been some things that I would have been able to do, you know, like hold off on payments until I was enrolled in this program, but it just didn't happen. So I kind of procrastinated a lot, and now I'm not starting college this year. And I'm really bummed out about it because a lot of my friends on Facebook are like, yeah, college, going to college, my first day of college, and I'm here like, I really wanted to start college like this month, but now I have to wait until next semester or even next year, and that's a really big bummer for me. I also wish that I would have worked harder so my GPA would have been higher, so I would have been able to go to a good college. I mean, community college is a good college, but I just wish I would have worked harder so I could be at a better college. I just wish I would have worked harder, but I didn't, and I slacked off a lot in high school, and now I'm very regretful about it because I'm stuck at a community college trying to get my GPA up so I can go to a better college. As for my financial situation, I don't work. I worked when I was in high school. I worked for this company called LETV, Lynn Educational Television, and I was a cameraman. I recorded stuff, I got paid for it, and it was all good because that's something I like to do. That's something I want to major in college, is film and photography. So being a cameraman was a pretty good job for me. The pay was kind of sucky, but it wasn't about the pay. I got to be paid for what I like to do, for what I love to do. So that was good. But now that I graduated high school, I'm not able to do that anymore, and that's a really big bummer. I've been looking for a job, and that's probably the hardest thing ever, is trying to find a job. I never realized how hard it is to find a job. I'm 18 years old. I still live at home. I don't make any kind of income. I used to get paid from DCF, but that's no longer because I'm older, because I'm 18. And I used to get paid for Social Security, but I graduated, so I don't get that anymore. So I make no kind of income. The money I live off of is still allowance. I'm very embarrassed to say that, and I'm not proud of it, but I do still live off allowance that my sister gives me for doing stuff around the house. And that's kind of pathetic for someone that's 18 years old. I'm totally capable of working, but finding a job is really hard, and it's gotten to the point where I've just like, it's taken so much out of me that I just kind of like want to stop looking. I mean, I do want to work, and I know I have to like keep going, and I have to like do things that I'm not going to want to do, but you know, that's just part of life and being an adult. So I do want to work, but right now I'm just kind of, you know, I've stopped looking because it's just taken so much out of me to look for one. But I will continue. I am still continuing. I've been getting a lot of help from people that have been like, oh yeah, this is hiring and that is hiring, so that's good. I'm still looking, and I will get a job soon. And as for my YouTube, I'm scared that, you know, now that I've graduated high school, a lot of things are getting in the way of YouTube. I'm afraid that a lot of things are going to get in the way of me doing YouTube. I consider myself to be a YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm still starting out, so I'm still like in that small corner of YouTube. But eventually I will grow, and that'll be good. but I don't plan on making YouTube my full-time job. I would love to have a fan base and grow a bigger audience, but other than that, I don't want YouTube to be a full-time job just because of all the things that's been happening with the new policy and all that kind of crazy stuff. I don't want to get myself tangled up in that. So right now, YouTube will forever and always be a hobby. And if it does get to the point where I am able to make money off of YouTube, that'd be cool, you know, some extra cash in my pocket. But I will never actually accept YouTube to be a full-time job because that's just a lot for me to handle. I'm afraid that once I start college, that will get in the way of YouTube, and I'm afraid once I start working, that will get in the way of YouTube. I don't work, I don't go to school, I don't do anything, so I have a lot of free time on my hands, and to be able to participate in things that my family has, you know, invited me to do, like go to Cocoa Keys or go camping and that kind of stuff. So I'm afraid that once I start school and once I do start working, that my YouTube is gonna slow down like it used to be before. Like there's gonna be like vlogs out like once a month, and I really don't want that to happen again. I want to keep being consistent with my YouTube videos and uploads, but I'm afraid that, you know, once all this adult stuff starts happening to me, that I'm gonna have to start taking it slow on YouTube again because I won't have that much time on my hands like I do now. Like there'll be school, there'll be work, and I'm pretty sure my work will be full-time. So, and then there's school and studying. I'm afraid I won't have as much time on my hands as I do now to make YouTube videos. And making YouTube videos, it can be easy, but for me, I want to have good content. I want to produce good content. So that involves like hours of editing, multiple takes of vlogging. It's hard, and I know that college and work is gonna get in the way of that, and it's gonna suck, but I'm still gonna try to keep my YouTube channel as active as possible. And as for me personally, if you guys follow me on most of my social medias, you know that I recently came out as transgendered. And some people are like, oh, it's a phase, and I'm a little bit iffy on it, but you know, that's just how it is. People are regretful of everything all the time. So I'm pretty sure that this is who I am. As you can see in most of my videos, I have my trans flag in the background. If you guys follow me on my social medias, you know that I refer to myself as he, him, his. And soon I'll be getting like a haircut. I'll start taking male hormones. I'll get top surgery. So that should be something good. And if it's not what I want, then it's not what I want. Some people have to go through phases to find out who they really are. And if being transgendered is my phase, then so be it. But as of now, I feel like it's not a phase. I feel like it's really who I am. I feel like going through my transition is something that I want. So yeah. And for everyone that stuck around and helped support me through all that, thank you. And for people that are willing to help me go through this and support me through this, then thank you. I very much appreciate it. But me as a person, I haven't been doing too good. As some of you guys may know, in January I was in the hospital. I was in a psychiatric hospital because when I went to therapy, I told my therapist I was suicidal, and I didn't realize that in the results of that means I had to go to a hospital. So told her I was suicidal, they sent me to the hospital, and I spent a week up in the hospital in Newburyport, and it was like 2 hours away, so like no one was able to come visit me. The only visitor I had was my sister, and that was once for her to come up and bring me my clothes and stuff. So that was awful. I cried almost every night being there. I made some really cool friends. The staff there were really cool. I was able to be myself, you know, like joke around me, be my sarcastic self, and it was good. But other than that, being away from home and being in an environment like that just kind of sucked. Like, I honestly felt like a prisoner, and I felt like I had no rights at all. Like, you weren't able to have shoelaces in your shoes, you weren't able to have belts, you weren't able to have sweaters with strings. And when my sister brought me up some sweatpants, they had to cut all the strings out of my sweatpants, and that sucked. And like the toilet, it was like not a flushy thing, it was like a push button, and it was just terrible. And I had a roommate, but the roommates I had were pretty cool, so that was alright. My first night there in my own room. But other than that, I'm getting way off track. That's a story for another time. But mentally, I'm not doing so good. I'm in a very fragile state of, I guess, depression right now. and every little thing triggers me. I don't know, it's just awful. I am taking medicine. I am seeing a psychopharmacologist who gives me my medicine, and so that's good. I'm trying to stay on, like, I'm trying to get better with taking my medicine, because some days I forget to take it and some days I just refuse to take it. And on days that I don't want to take it, it's just a big setback for me. So I'm trying to stay consistent with taking my medicine, going to my appointments and all that stuff. I can't sit here and blame everything on my depression, because some days my depression is just so bad that I can't even function. But on other days, I'm just like really happy and I can do anything. I'm very productive. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, my depression stops me from doing this, because sometimes it does stop me from doing things that I need to do, that I need to get done. Some days I just lay in bed and that's a choice that I make. But sometimes it's just a depression thing. This probably doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. And if you guys suffer from depression or any kind of mental illness, you understand my struggle. So I'm trying to better myself as a person, trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get my financial situation together. I'm trying to get my mental situation together. I'm just trying to put myself back together, because this year has just been a bunch of ups and downs and it's absolutely crazy. So I'm just trying to better myself as a person and better my life. So it's just crazy. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on and like what's been going on in my life and what I've been doing. So I just thought it was important, because I try to keep myself as open with you guys as possible, because as a YouTuber, you know, I'm supposed to be showing you guys like what I do, and that's the whole point of being a YouTuber, is showing people what you do, who you are, and try to be honest with your audience and as real as possible with them. So I'm trying to keep myself as real as possible with you guys as any YouTuber would do. So yeah, I didn't make this video for pity. I didn't make it for like, I don't care for attention or whatever, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on with me, what's going on in my life, and how I'm handling things. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. As far as I know, when watching, I'm NGHTMRE, but they call me Didi. This has been another video here on the channel, and I'll see y'all again next time. Peace out.
Beautiful.